Welcome, everyone. I'm here with Kathy, and we're going to talk to you about the energy of the week. But what's been going on is for the past couple of weeks, I haven't been available to do the energy of the week because since the eclipse, things just kind of exploded because we're doing so many incredible things and we're having so much fun with Kathy. And we're going to talk a little bit about the energy of the week, but we're actually going to tell you in the end what we're doing. We're going to keep you hanging a little bit. So we're going to talk about this craziness, this eclipse opened up and actually made things, if you like kind of notice, Kathy, it made things to go very fast, correct? And one thing after another is showing up, like you're like, can I catch up? Can I have 72 hours in a day to actually make it through this 24 hours? I mean, my God, what do you think?
I completely agree. I feel like there is so much energy, so much intensity, so much happening. And I also feel like everything's coming to the surface. It's like right now things are being revealed and you're sort of having to really confront them. But then it's like you go through the fire and things kind of resettle. But then once they're resettled, it's like 110 miles per hour. So it's like everything's getting shaken up. You're having to kind of confront this stuff, and then boom, you're in the thick of it. Or at least that's been my experience the last few weeks.
No, that's exactly right. I've been feeling that for the past 2 weeks that it seems like so many things are happening. You just kind of wanting to slow down like you've been in the past, but there's no way you want to slow down. You want to keep moving because with this energy, the body needs to actually kind of follow the energy with you, correct? Not just to say, oh, I'm lazy this morning. It's okay to be lazy, but not for too long.
Well, and I feel like you have to let go because there's so much. It's like drinking out of a fire hydrant or whatever, a fire hose. It's like you don't have time. It's like you just can't hang on to anything too much. You can't be too caught up in the details and in the perfectionism of things. You just have to be on the ride and go down the rapid. I'm into water imagery this morning, but it's this idea of just letting go, going along for the ride and paddling fast so that you can kind of keep up with the stream,
Yeah. And also, it's how do you let go? How can you totally trust that everything you're doing when you've been into this, let me organize everything and let me make sure everything is okay before I set it out there or before I go do it. How can you just totally trust about letting go of all this? Correct. That's huge.
That's it.
How can you just go, okay, I don't have enough time of the day to do things, but once I do it, I trust that it's going to be okay. I trust that it's on the right timing. I trust that it's going to flow the way it's supposed to flow. That's the difficult thing, I think, for a lot of people to go.
I agree. And it's also like, you can't do it the way you've done it. Like, I feel like it's saying, okay, you have to surrender. You have to be responsive instead of like, trying to control and be driving. You have to really say, okay, it's coming at me. What can I do? How can I handle this? Where can I go from here? And I think that's that process of letting go. But I think it's unfamiliar for a lot of people, right? It's not typically how we might approach something. And so by letting go, we're opening a door for us to actually discover a new way or discover something new about ourselves or to see something from a new perspective. And so it's really actually extremely powerful and empowering, but it does take that bit of adjustment. And, you can't catch your breath once you've had the adjustment. So it's even harder, I think.
Yeah, but also, a lot of people must be feeling very tired with this energy. And I got a lot of my clients going, but I feel tired. I really want to rest a little bit. And what happens when there's energy coming at you is clearing all your toxicity. So that's why you need to rest. But also, I think it's very important when you rest, just rest when the body really actually calls for it. Not because you just say, oh, I'm so tired, let me rest. Because the body doesn't, like mentally tired, because you can be mentally tired by doing all the analyzing and all the processing and all that stuff. The body's not tired. So you actually need to rest when the body's tired, because that's when the body needs that shift. That's when the body is ready actually to do that change and that shift for you to allow all this energy to come in. It's not in your head. Nothing
Right.
changes in your head. Everything will changes within your soul, your heart, and your body. So it's bringing it all that together. You know, the Greeks always said, body, mind, spirit. It cannot just be one thing, correct? It cannot just be the head.
Right. Well, and the body has so much wisdom, right? There's so much information about what's happening with you, and we hold so much in our body. So if our body is telling us that it's time to rest, listening to it is really powerful, because that is going to kind of realign all aspects of ourselves, like you're saying, with that body, mind, spirit. And I also think that, like, back to the sense of like letting go, if the moments that we get tired is when we're resisting what's kind of coming at us. And it's like that resistance or that stress or that whatever causes a lot of that tiredness. But if we can just kind of surrender to what's in front of us and what's going on, that's when I think that energy can actually feed us. And yeah, again, get us to that place where it's like, okay, now I need that rest, but we're not kind of creating more stress and tension on top of what's going on.
Yeah, and you know, the mind does create all that, just because the mind will actually put you in the trip. Oh, you're tired. Oh, you cannot be in front of the computer anymore. Oh, you cannot talk to anybody. Oh, you cannot be on the phone. So it's the mind that creates that, and the body might be still have energy, but you know, you want to shut down the mind so you actually go to sleep, and that's when the resistance comes in.
Well, and some of our minds, mine included, gets carried away.
But when you sleep, when the body's tired, then that resistance that you said earlier, it just kind of surrenders and relaxes, and the incredible process happen, and you wake up the next morning and you're like, I got it. I got what I was supposed to do. I got the energy and I feel better. So if you can
Yeah.
just allow the mind to slow down, and even if the mind feels tired, just ask the body if it feels tired. To me, that's the most important thing, because we don't give our body that love and that connection that it needs. We always think it's only everything is in the mind, and the body just kind of will push it aside. So ask your body, is it tired when the head feels tired? And just surrender and ask and get that answer,
I think that's really powerful. And I think that it is funny, because sometimes our body feels very much like a machine or whatever, right? We're just kind of looking at it instead of thinking about all this organic energy that this matter that is made up of so many different experiences, and that there's so much to listen to and have wisdom from. I think it's an amazing reminder to sort of think about, okay, yeah, my mind is telling me I'm really tired, but like, what's going on with my body? How am I managing all of this? And sort of, finding this way to deal with this, really intense acceleration of this energy, and finding that sense of compassion, because this is a lot. I mean, it's exciting and really powerful and important time, but simultaneously that can cause all kinds of tumult, and so finding that compassion for yourself and that connection to yourself, and that listening to yourself, that you listen to your body, and letting your mind kind of take a vacation sometimes.
The thing is, our body is so natural and organic, and it's alive. Our cells are so alive. They need also the compassion and love, because it's kind of like when you get a wound. Okay, you say, I'm just going to spray some antibiotics and be done with it. But what if you look at the wound and say, okay, you're ready to heal? Try that. You're ready to heal now, and touch it and give it some love. I bet you it will heal within the next day, and you probably wouldn't even need antibiotics. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying not to use antibiotics, but I'm just saying it depends on the wound, but just start with something small one. Like sometimes I cut my hand, and when you're cooking or something, and I just push it so it doesn't bleed anymore, and hold it. And I just say, I love you, please heal, and I do that for 5 minutes, and it closes. You know what I mean? just try it with little things. I'm not telling you not to try antibiotics. You know?
No, but it's true that connection, like I said, it's, our body is organic matter made up of intelligent cells,
Yes.
that, every desire to be in their optimal position. And so our mind is constantly communicating with all of these, organic matter and intelligent cells in our body. And so if their mind is feeding it, really positive, nutritious energy, then our body can respond in kind. And so if you're telling your wound or whatever, I love you, please heal, like that's energy that's going into that wound. And that actually really does make a difference. Like you said, always, use everything you can, but
Try
this
it.
is also a wonderful, positive healing tool for
Yeah,
sure.
it is. And of course, we talked about that, but the exciting news that we have for you is Mercury went to retrograde. And when Mercury went to retrograde, me and Kathy had this incredible idea to reawaken Women Arising as an international summit. And some of you know that the Women Arising has been going on for the past 6-7 years that we've been doing it, but because of COVID, we stopped doing it in person, and it was done in Sedona. But now we have collected this amazing international women from all over the world, and we're going to offer you this free summit. And they're just amazing tools, amazing conversations, amazing meditations. Everything is so beautiful that we put in for you. And I mean, me and Kathy are kind of going wild to get that ready. The wild energy we're talking about.
For sure. And we really hope you'll join us, because it's a 7-day summit full of, each day has a different theme and really talks to all the different aspects of that divine feminine energy and how you awaken it in yourself, how you tap into it, how you connect to it. And we feel like right now in the universe, like really making that divine feminine energy rise and have a lot of impact in the world is really powerful to do in this moment, because I think we all need that sense of love and kindness and compassion and female warrior fierceness to come through us at this time. And it's a really wonderful and eclectic and wide-ranging group of women from all kinds of different disciplines and ideas. And there's going to be something for everyone. And like we said, it's free. So we made it free because we really want to raise this feminine divine energy in the world. We want as many people as possible to participate, to experience this, and to have the tools to really connect to that energy inside themselves. So you will have a link, and we invite you to just sign up and to share it and to let everybody know, because it's something you won't want to miss.
And the link will be underneath this post, this video. It's going to be at info@womenarising.com. And please let us know if your opinions about it. We'd like to know after we're done. We're going to start the 15th of June, and it's going to go for 7 days. There will be 2 to 3 women a day. Of course, you can sign up and watch the videos whenever you have time and whenever you want to. I think we are going to have it up for a couple months, something like that, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we haven't made that up yet, because Mercury is retrograding, as we told you. But please share this, because we really want to have women awaken, arise, connecting to themselves. I was talking to another lady that is going to be part of it, and we're thinking 108,000 women we want, just to be all over the world, because we are international women. We are women of the world. We are citizens of the world and beyond. And as we're healing ourselves, we're healing Mother Earth, and simultaneously Mother Earth is healing us. So can you imagine that connection, that feeling that you're going to get when you connect with so many women and all be in the same field of that beautiful energy of rising, of really taking care of yourself, connecting to yourself, getting some of the tools that you might have heard before, but maybe in a different way, a different aspect. And there are women from, they've been to United Nations. It was in where was it in she was in Nepal, and the other one, it was in Geneva a couple of weeks ago. So it's just a woman from Zambia, and women from Greece, and America and France, and we're talking about Mary Magdalene, and I mean, all of it, the Greek goddesses, the ancient goddesses, it's all is there. And I know you're going to join us. So please share our video and, join us.
Please, I think you will really enjoy this summit.
Yeah, we're very excited to share it with all of you. So take care, enjoy the energy of the week, and please share this video with all the women that you can in the world so we can start connecting and shifting and healing. Thank you, Kathy.
Thank you, Zephy.